Hi, welcome to the Makerspace series for Nexus. I think this is like the fifth or the sixth, I'm not sure. Um, and I'm Caroline Keep. I'm in my own Makerspace today, which has finally kind of got all of its gear, sort of, or some of its gear back in. And I thought I'd give you a quick tour before I do another series with Dave from Kitronics. So here's a bit of a kind of get round. So you'll have to bear with me because this may take a bit of a moment. So this is Spark Penketh, or this is some of Spark Penketh. Um, I'll lift you on the camera so you can see what we've got. So you've got our electrical benches, our kind of very, very big electrical benches with all of our electricity. We've got our boxes that contain kind of various stages of projects. We've got our giant Spark bench. You've got our arty corner. We've got our form machines. We've got our pie tops, our camera traps. You've got all the kind of normal stuff you get in DT. We've got our drone wall at the back there for our drone-based projects. We've got our secret hack. We've got our cams, cogs, gears, recycling section. I'll just come back round. So sorry if this is a bit nauseous. We also have our Ultimaker, our kids built, and we've got various bits that we have. This was our first room. Um, Bear with me 1 second, I'll just get you set. This was our first room. We now have two other rooms. We have our Pi Lab that just deals with Pi. We also have a 3D printer in there that just deals with our 3D printing. But here is our kind of main electronic hacking space. So when we're doing, real electronics, where we put things together, like scratchable drones, for example, or camera traps, or currently this box here is full of parts of my whole school robotics. Um, this is where we do that. Obviously, these last couple of weeks we've been doing Pi Lab stuff. So I've been in my Pi Lab, going through all of the kind of Pi-based kind of stuff you can do on Raspberry Pi, which is really awesome. And doing a little 3D printed. So we're back in here next term. So hence, this room's kit has been out on loan. It's one of the big things that we do here. We tend to put our kit when we're not using it. We try and get it around our primaries. We try and get it around our libraries. We try and get it around pretty much everywhere that we can. If we're not using it, somebody should be. Um, how do we end up with all this kit? Slowly over time, really. Donations, workshops, things I'd ran that we ended up with kit. JMU's been a great partner. We've ended up with a lot donated. We put out a call to parents, come bring us stuff, give us electricals, give us bits and pieces, give us all kinds. So today I got in like an Xbox and 3 laptops and something else that I'll have a look at and see whether we can either reclaim them, reuse them, repurpose them. A lot of the organisation of this came from our kids. So if you have a look round, you'll see kind of like storage boxes and things. And if you especially have a look over this side, you'll see a whole range of storage boxes that we keep our kids' projects in. So as they go along, they get lockers, they do their own projects. Those ones we repurpose from DT projects. So kids who didn't want the design and technology project, we repurposed all of their stuff. So, it's just a bit of a kind of brief look around. I'll have a look around my other rooms at a later date. We've got on the side to here, we've got a very, very big set of saw rooms and a very big laser cutter that we put all our stuff through, and that's adjoined to our D&T room. And my Pi Lab's in our science lab. So we tend to do a bit of a run around between places. If you have a good look, it's not really like a classroom, mainly because it's like a makerspace. So I just figured I'd do just a dinky little tour. I'll talk more about this at another time, but I thought, considering we've been traipsing around all over the place and I haven't actually got my space empty enough to really talk through it. So I thought I'd give you a quick brief run round of it while I have chance. Catch you soon.